head lettuce, organic dates, get a lettuce leaf, put some dates in it, take out the seeds, wrap it up, find the hole in your face, here it is, there's a hole here, put this in the hole, and then start chewing. It's pretty good. Victoria Botanko calls it a chimp burger, chimp burrito, whatever you want to call it. I call it tasty. Even the sandflies like it. Just come back from training. Beautiful day. I come home, I don't want to have to do a lot of food prep. I just want to sit down, shove it in my mouth, chew it, digest it easy, it's great. Clean up, I don't really even have to clean these plates because there's nothing really on. So you can imagine the time you save every week by cleaning no dishes or minimal dishes. It's a lot of time you save. Time you can spend with your family, with your loved ones, with yourself, doing yoga, massage, stretching, exercise, swimming, reading, studying, gardening, cleaning, whatever. That's what I love about raw food is, sure you do a lot of transitional stuff and use a few dishes in, but then you start to progress and you say, I want to simplify this, I don't want to make it more complex than it has to be. I want more energy and I want to just grab a date and eat it. It's incredible. These seeds actually grow. Probably won't grow here because it's a bit of a tropical area. There's a bird up there. Birds will eat them. These are from Central Australia. This guy called Dave, he's got the Desert Fruit Company in Alice Springs, Australia. Best frickin' dates I've ever had in Australia. They're just like the date people dates in California or the Flying Disc Ranch ones or the Black Sphinx in Arizona. Really good dates. Great carbs. One date's about 70 calories, so not much calories, so make sure you eat a lot of them. Try and get at least 40 dates a day if I'm eating a lot of date. If I'm going easy on the bananas, go hard on the dates. If you're going easy on the dates, go hard on the oranges and bananas or whatever. Make sure you're getting your calories in. If you starve yourself with fruit, you'll go to other sources for food. And we all know other sources are, second best option. So, if you want the best, fruit's going to be your number one carb source. If you eat enough of it, you'll be laughing. Otherwise, you'll, there's plenty of fruitarians out there who try and just live on just fruit, but none of them ever actually do just eat fruit. They have other things as well, which is fair enough, But a lot of people get caught up in the purity mindset. So when is purity banned for your health? Because people go, Harley, you're such a purist, man. You're a purist, and wow, man, it's amazing what you're so pure. And I'm like, man, I ain't a purist. I'm on a computer, electromagnetic radiation. I'm wearing, recycled plastic clothing. I'm eating food that's come from a refrigerator shipped in a truck, and whatever. I'm eating food that's been sprayed with stuff. Even if it's organic, it gets sprayed a little bit, or even if it's like full biodynamic, it's getting spray drift or acid rain or depleted uranium in the rain or stuff like that. I'm not a purist, I do things realistically, and I like to look after myself, definitely. So you could say I'm a healthist, but I'm definitely not a purist. I think if you're a purist in this world, man, it's like you're going to go backwards, because you go, I can't drink the water because it's been through pipes, and Victor Schauberger said that the vortex of the water's got to be, on this axis, and you can't do that because it's bad energy, and misaligns your whatever. And then I can't eat that fruit because, it's like, actually I can eat. What I'll do is I'll get I'll get it in my hand and I'll just feel the vibration, the energy, the healing. I'll pray to the Hindu god of water, Pavan, which is the more living food, please. I can't tell. I'm going crazy. You know, just like the purity thing, man. It'll thrash you out. You'll hit walls. You'll just be like, I'll see people just go full on extreme. I'm going to be a fruitarian. I'm not going to eat that. I'm not going to blend food. I'm not going to use electricity. I'm not going to drink water. I'm going to like barefoot all the time. I'm not going to clean my teeth. I'm not going to use electricity. I'm not going to do this, do that, do that. What, you know, calories, breatharianism, calorie restriction. I'm eating too much. Oh my God, I'm numbing myself. What happens to them, man? They go yo-yo all the way back. It's extreme. It's like in cycling. I'll give you an analogy. You get people coming in the bike shop, get all gung-ho out cycling, go, what training do you do? Oh, I'm going to do more than that. Smash out the big Ks, just, you know, and do pretty good. And then a year later, you see them, sore knees or 30 kilos overweight. You're like, how you been, man? I haven't seen you for, oh, just, that cycling thing, man, it's too intense, you know, it's, people were too aggressive, and so they just push too hard, they become too much of a purist, you know, can't make any mistakes. We all want to make mistakes, yeah? Mistakes is what you want to learn from, and there's no such thing as perfection, as absolute purity. So it actually becomes a lower state because it doesn't even exist. So you end up just like going up a dead-end street, basically. Purity is a dead-end street. You get to the end and you go, shit, I can't go beyond this. You know, I can't be excellent because I've got to be pure all the time. So my definition of health is looking after yourself. It's the basics. It's common sense. It's getting enough carbs. It's getting enough water. It's getting enough sleep. It's getting the exercise. You know, your daily. You're living your dharma. What does your dharma mean? Living your life purpose. Finding out what you're here on the planet to do and doing that and having fun with that. And that might change every few years or every 10, 20, 50 years. It might change. It's just about, you know, being in touch with so many nice birds in here. Being in touch with your heart and just being in touch with your heart. You know, and understand if you want to make a change in society. The world is not going to greet you with open arms and go, thank you for your gift. Sure, it might do that sometimes, but most of the time it's, you go out there with your gifts and people are going to spit on you, slap you, hit you, try and kill you. There's a saying, if you're going to tell people the truth, you better make them laugh, otherwise they're going to kill you. I think it's a valid one. You've got to have a sense of humour, you know. So, purity, man, fuck the purity. You know, I'll say it here and there, I'm not a purist, and yeah, I'll shoot myself up, B12 injections in my arm, things like that. I'll sleep, you know, on mattresses. I'll wear plastic clothing. I'll eat food that's been in a fridge. I'll use electricity. I'll talk in front of computers, and I'll get my little radiation from the wireless internet. I'll do those things because why? Because I feel when we step back and take a look at the bigger picture, that's what's going to make the most impact. You know, people out there could actually live in a society and use society to sort of form a new society, a healthier society, without being a purist, hermit, isolated, binge-prone, emaciated, depressed, living in the jungle somewhere someone hasn't seen for the last 20 years. What happened to Jimmy or Jane? Don't know, mate. I don't know, you know. They went AWOL. Be out there in society, be representing, be the change you want to see. Who we are, speak so loudly, no one can hear a word you're saying. You know, the master, just by their very presence, the teachings are transferred. Things like that, you know. I talk a lot, and that makes me back up by walking a lot, you know. Just mean what you say what you mean. Life's too short to keep your mouth shut. Speak from the heart, and you know, make each moment count. You know, life's just too boring and dull otherwise. It's just like 9 to 5 grind, man. You know, it's just do it, or just don't just do it. Do it better. You know, do it healthier. Do it better than the purists who just. It's sad, man. I'm making this video because a lot of people, you know, are getting sort of too extreme on this raw path and just pushing it, you know, too far, and you snap. And when you push your health too far and it snaps, it's not pretty. It's not happy. So look after yourself, peeps, and you know, get on our website and read, and you know, learn from other people's mistakes. You don't always have to make your mistake yourself. You know, you don't have to undercarb yourself and end up in a psych ward. You don't have to undereat fruit and then binge out on shit and put on 30 kilos to learn that lesson. You can, you know, look up in forums and go, wow, that person did that and they got that result. I want that, I'll do that, or I don't want that. I'll stay away from that. Thanks. High five for showing me that hurdle over there. Okay. See you around.